Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a stance drill that you can try at home, and without making it too rigid. So the idea is we don't want to think too much about the exact angle and where my foot needs to be and how far it needs to be from the other foot. All it's going to be is a little bit of a test. So I'm going to ask Mr. Lukic to stand either, you can stand completely normally or you can stand in a bit more of a stance. And all we're going to try and do is just give him a little shove in various different directions so that he can start to feel his stance get stronger. Because if he stands just normally and I give him that same shove, then straight away he's going to start to put himself in a stance, a version of a stance. And then when he gets into that position, we can start to work it from there, because lots of people just think, okay, 1 foot forwards, 1 foot backwards. But actually, when it comes to your stance, you need to sink yourself down a little bit. So when I'm doing this with Sir, and you can do this again with a partner at home, or if you can ask your parents to help you, but I'm just going to start to push him. He's going to get into his stance as I start to push him, and then I'm going to start to push him in various different directions. And what I want him to do is feel. So that's another thing as well. When Sir's in that position, he can physically move that stance. So if I was just giving him a big shove, he can physically move that stance. That's not a problem. But what I want you to also test is if you can make your stance really, really strong. So when I'm pushing Sir, he's sinking his way down. And the one thing that probably the most common mistake that people have here is if Sir starts to lean into me and I take my hand away, he'll start to fall in that direction. So the way we describe it is, imagine you're pushing a rock, really heavy rock, off the edge of a cliff. If I lean into it, I'm going to go with the rock. So I need to be able to sink my weight down, push that rock, and go from there. So all I'm doing is I'm just pushing, and Sir is just keeping himself in a nice, strong position. I might go to the back and push him from there, and he's just trying to keep himself in that same position while. And this is, again, one of the easiest ways to practice your stance. Don't think of it as I do that and then I'm good to go. Think of it as I'm actually sinking myself into the floor and putting myself into a better position. So give that a try and let me know how it goes.